Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, family. Coming at you guys because I just learned some interesting things off of a not off of a meme, but okay. So here we go. The purpose of this video, the topic is Pearl Harbor. So I just saw a meme on Facebook that went along the lines of a black guy posting on Twitter that he held the door open for an Asian guy, and the Asian guy, instead of saying thank you, said sank you, and he punched the Asian guy in the face, and he's like, how dare he bring up Pearl Harbor. And I didn't get the guy that posted it on Facebook. Like, and I even, I angry faced that post, and I let him know that I didn't get how that was supposed to be funny, because Pearl Harbor didn't have anything to do with us, And then it got me thinking about that time when Japan was warring with, the United States, and who made up the United States? Caucasians. So who were the Japanese at war with? Caucasians. They weren't at war with our black asses. And it just made sense. All of this shit made sense. I'm like, now I see why Muhammad Ali didn't fight the Vietnam War, I mean, I've been already realized why he didn't, because he's a Moor, and because of the fact that he wasn't about to fucking help white people go overseas and invade another land to motherfucking conquer them. And that got me thinking about Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and what's going on there now with basically their water being radiated. Yeah, the Pacific Ocean is fried right now. I don't eat sushi. I don't eat fish. Fuck that. Y'all can have it. But anyways, that's what's going on. So that's what got me thinking about it. And then today, I had just sent my sister pictures of the old king of Hawaii, who was an African Asian, and his name was King Kamehameha. And so, I think he ruled in between the 18th and 19th centuries. So I'm like, after his rule is when these these crackers went over there. After his death is when they went over there talking about we're protecting Pearl Harbor. We're protecting Pearl Harbor. And the Japanese were actually trying to help our black asses from being further colonized by these white motherfuckers. And that got me thinking, damn, these crackers really bombed Japan. They bombed Japan. We know this. I was taught this for like the past 10 years. They bombed Japan. And these are just, I would never in a million, let me stop lying, because I have had thoughts of bombing motherfuckers. But I would never bomb an entire group of innocent people that don't have anything to do with what's going on, civilians and shit like that, right? So it got me thinking, the Japanese eventually forgave these crackers, they eventually forgave their European cousin, and have done business with them, created inventions for the world, put us black folks out of motherfucking business, said we can't create shit. Y'all are going to accept everything we create, and you're going to pay for that shit. That's what everything's boiled down to. That's what's happened in our society. So as our generation is awakening to the things that have taken place, like I said, they forgave their European cousins and even have gone on to do business with these motherfuckers and keep our black asses economically behind. So again, the Japanese have actually been fighting and rooting for our black asses to not be colonized. And this is further backed up. If you go over there, you'll see whose culture dominates.